And North Dakota Republican Governor Doug Burgum will also join the fray on Wednesday.
I love when Doug Burnham puts out a campaign ad where he's got a fucking flannel on and he's like, you know, working in his yard, by the way, which is like 100 acres. And he's like a fucking billionaire. He's like one of the richest Republican politicians out there. What do you mean, dog? What do you mean, Doug Burnham? Oh, look at me. I'm such a real, you know, cut salt of the earth type dude. It's like, bro, you are a billionaire. Are you politically sponsored? Who the fuck would sponsor me politically? I'm the one who sponsors political movements, bitch. No, I'm not fucking politically sponsored. Anger. We'll get back to the second thought video about how capitalism causes loneliness, because I think this is a really good video. Who the fuck is that? Christie? Is the bagel boss.
Republican candidates in the 2024 presidential race is growing. Former New Jersey Governor, that's Christie, former Vice President Mike Pence, and North Dakota Governor Doug Burgum are all announcing their runs. Caitlin Huey Burns is in Washington keeping track of all the candidates who are getting in. Caitlin, good morning to you.
Good morning to you, Gail. Well, Christie will make it official tonight with a town hall in New Hampshire. Remember, Christie was once a Trump ally and advisor, but now he's trying to set himself apart from the rest of the field as one of the toughest Trump critics in the race.
He liked himself more than he liked me.
Former New Jersey Governor Christie once used his Street Fighter brand to defend Donald Trump.
I am proud to be here to endorse Donald Trump for President of the United States.
Now he's hoping to bring him down.
I got off the train when he stood up in the West Wing of the White House behind the seal of the president and told us the election was stolen.
Christie is testing whether there are enough Republicans willing to get off that train with him, focusing his second run for the presidency on New Hampshire's independent voters. But he joins an already crowded field of candidates, which may benefit Trump.
The answer, Iowa, is strong, conservative, Republican leadership.
Former Vice President Mike Pence filed his paperwork for president and will launch his campaign tomorrow in Iowa.
Dude, Michael Pence looks so much like a gay leather daddy, dude. I can't get over it, okay? He's going back to his roots. That's what he's doing.
Where he hopes to court evangelical voters away from his former boss. And North Dakota Republican Governor Doug Burgum will also join the fray on Wednesday.
I love when Doug Burnham puts out a campaign ad where he's got a fucking flannel on and he's like, you know, working in his yard, by the way, which is like 100 acres. And he's like a fucking billionaire. He's like one of the richest Republican politicians out there. What do you mean, dog? What do you mean, Doug Burnham? Oh, look at me. I'm such a real, you know, cut salt of the earth type dude. It's like, bro, you are a billionaire. Are you politically sponsored? Who the fuck would sponsor me politically? I'm the one who sponsors political movements, bitch. No, I'm not fucking politically sponsored.
Anger, yelling, infighting. That's not going to cut it anymore.
But one GOP politician is making news for not jumping into the race. New Hampshire Governor Chris Sununu says he can be more effective from the outside.
I think more folks within the Republican Party have to have that kind of voice and making sure that this is about the Republican Party, not just about the former president.
Now, the next challenge for all of these candidates is meeting the debate requirements for that first crucial debate coming in August. And among the criteria is a pledge to support the eventual nominee. Now, notably, Donald Trump hasn't said whether he'll sign such a pledge. And actually, he's hinted at skipping that debate altogether. Nate?
We shall see. Caitlin, thank you.
That's right, Brian. We're over here by the cake table, as you can see right here, to talk to Joe Concha about this. Republican presidential candidate, stop waving, Senator Tim Scott, sitting down with the ladies of The View yesterday, responding to what he calls a dangerous message about his success as a black man in America. Watch this.
I'm the exception, right? You're the exception. Maybe even Miss Whoopi Goldberg is the exception.
And one of the reasons why I'm on the show is because of the comments that were made, frankly, on this show, that the only way for a young African-American kid to be successful in this country is to be the exception and not the rule. That is a dangerous, offensive, disgusting message to send to our young people today.
Well, Fox News contributor Joe Concha watched the show, and he joins us live with his view. Hello, Joe.
I like this set.
Thank you very much.
I say keep it.
I love this cake.
Yes.
So what did you make of him going on? It was great that they invited him.
Sure. I think I like the idea.
Wait, I don't get it. Like, why did they couldn't find a black guy to talk about this and to like agree with Tim Scott? Why? What the fuck? Like, come on, man. What's going on right now? You couldn't find one black dude to ask this about? Like, what the fuck? I'm sure there's plenty of black conservatives out there who would say whatever the fuck you want them to say. I mean, it's pretty funny optics when you think about it. They're like, we found one of the whitest guys we could to ask them about how racist The View was.
Because it's so hard to get media attention.
Yeah, we'll
when
do the
there's a
Twitch
Donald
changes
Trump
in a
race,
second.
And Ron DeSantis in the race, for that matter. So this got him the news cycle for the day.
Sure.
The problem is, the ladies of The View did not bring up in any way, shape, or form the issues that are really important to people in this country, right? Inflation, wages, the border, crime, immigration.
Why is that?
Oh, because they want to talk about race, because Sonny Hostin plays that card from the bottom of the deck. And I found it very interesting, Steve, that Joy Baker...
Did you find it interesting, dude? What the fuck? No, I don't. There were no black people standing at the cake table. Yeah, they were like, we didn't try too hard. We went to the cake table and found Chris Concha and decided he's good enough. He sounds Italian, and that's basically like being a black man from the Fox News audience's point of view. Like, what the fuck? Italians won't like that sound clip. Yeah, they were like, he's tan. So I got like one of these Snuggie mats where you can put food in it, and then you know, it makes your dog... You need new jokes? Shut up, bitch. No, I don't. Like a snuffle mat or whatever it's called. I think it's like a pillow. And it you know, makes your dog like work for the food, I guess. Hopefully she will get to burrow in here and will enjoy eating eating through this thing. I suspect she will fucking destroy it. How to use. Simply sprinkle pet food or snack inside the bowl or mat. You can hide food, treat, and train them to snuffle. Suggest washing the bowl mat twice a week. It helps stimulate the pet's sense of smell. It is built to stimulate your pet's natural foraging instincts by mimicking the hunt for food in fields and grass. Keeps your pet occupied and snuffle and reduces extra energy. Keeps your pet calm and avoid being engaged in destructive behavior. It consumes excess energy, which helps in losing weight. It offers a unique experience that has lasting impact. It is canine-friendly, more comfortable, and engaging mat. Your pet 10-minute snuffle mat training is equal to 1 hour of outdoor running. Yeah, that's bullshit. I love when people that sell like puzzles, basically fucking will make it seem like it is, yeah, smelling and making your dog activate their brain is actually, you know, physically tasking for them, for sure. It exhausts them, 100%. I agree. It's not exhausting them to the degree of like walking them for an hour, okay? Because when you're walking your dog for an hour, your dog is smelling everything.
Behar couldn't interrupt her extended weekend out in the Hamptons to come back and actually defend her comments where she said that Tim Scott doesn't understand the black experience. Joy Behar.
Right, I know, and Tim Scott himself said the reason I'm here is because Joy Behar said that. Where is she, by the way?
Either the Upper West Side or somewhere out east.
Yeah, it was a little peculiar, but at one point, Whoopi Goldberg did ask the crowd to stop booing him because they didn't like his comments about Ron DeSantis and Disney.
That happens every time a Republican goes on The View. the audience boos because they can't hear another opinion. But I thought Tim Scott handled himself very well. And Sunny Hostin was there, and she's also said some horrible things about Republicans. For example, saying that black Republicans are oxymorons. Says that white women who vote Republican, it's like roaches voting for Raid. She can't understand how a Latino Republican can even exist. These are racist comments, Steve. But ABC News, and remember, this hot mess of a dumpster fire called The View is under the ABC News umbrella. They'll never do anything about these comments.
You know, in the last election cycle, I don't remember any or many Republicans actually going on the show.
Yeah.
So, you know, obviously their audience is dwindling. They're trying to get people to watch, but at the same time, when you've got Tim Scott saying something that he feels and you've got the audience booing, you wonder whether or not there's an appetite on ABC for that.
That's the thing. And this was an ambush. It will be an ambush if DeSantis goes on there, if Trump goes on there, if Nikki Haley goes on there. Remember, Sunny Hostin said, accuse Nikki Haley of not using her real name when Sunny Hostin doesn't use her real name, right? So it's never going to be fair to Republicans anyway. Let's put it this way. Barbara Walters started.
I love the fucking, like, the monotony and how boring and how fucking silly this, like, overall conversation is. Like, how inconsequential it is. It's just so perfectly designed for, like, old people who just have a lot of disdain for the liberal elites, and it's just like criticizing television. You know what I mean? Like, that's all they're fucking doing is criticizing television. They are never the intended demographic for The View, but their intended demographic hates The View because The View is basically the exact opposite of this, where it's for the liberals who have nothing else going on, that are older, that, like, you know, spend most of their fucking time, you know, doing TV shit, watching TV. It's perfect. It's boomer on boomer. Yep, that's exactly what it is. Boomer on boomer, baby.
Started this show 25 seasons ago.
Right.
This is not that show anymore, Steve.
You're absolutely right. All right.
Yeah, look, this is not The View that I know and love. And they're at the fucking cake table, dog. That's how you know. This is the 7 a.m. Eastern, you know, the 7 a.m. Eastern, like, morning show. Okay? And they're at the fucking, what a conversation for the cake table, am I right? Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what's going on. That's all you need to know.
Because Joe has come today.
Yeah.
Take any of these cakes home to your wife,
Done. Okay. No, she'll love this one. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Do I have to pay for this? Is this good?
No, go ahead.
All right, bye. Gotta go.
Distract her. He's with us, okay?
Okay.
And I'll validate your parking if you let him take it.
Got it. Okay.
All right. Round of applause, Joe Concha.
Sick. Forget the kitchen table issues. I want to hear about the cake table issues. Yeah, exactly. Are you anti-East Coast? What? No, I don't give a shit. All right, let's do the capitalist alienation before we get to Ukraine. And the most important news story of the day, Taylor Swift wearing Hasanabi merch the other day after a breakup was not in my bingo card, which, of course, is very real and very true. And Taylor Swift also saying that her and Maddie Healy were never boyfriend-girlfriend. They were never boyfriend-girlfriend or exclusive, and were always just having fun.